Looking for Chicago.
Ahmed's blowing into the Windy City.
Best city on earth to live in is what?
Chicago.
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 And it's about to get a lot better for one lucky homeowner.
Yes, we're gonna go check out the yard, or no, you're gonna pass this time?
I'll pass.
That's too bad, because whoever says yes is going to get a brand new backyard, including a new stone patio with a custom-built stone bar and grill, a rough sawn cedar pergola with a fireplace, and a new cedar fence.
Back into Chicago, baby. Dude, I go to Chicago to do a Chicago yard, and I end up out in the burbs, man.
We're on the side because we don't have a fence or anything.
Okay. Wow.
So this is it.
You have a space. You have a
We
hillside.
have an open space.
Yeah.
Infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities like what?
Like places to entertain families, sit
A lot of family
outside.
and friends since moving back home.
Yeah.
Jason and Amanda Jakovich are both in sales, but they can't find any selling points for their boring, empty, rambling backyard.
What would you say then are the main issues or your concerns?
We're on an island, there's no privacy, it's just wide open, and it's just plain, it's just grass. That's all it is.
You live in what city?
Plainfield.
Plain field. And then you want to complain that it's a plain field.
Their biggest wish? A simple fence.
Even though the neighbors are far away, they can see everything that's happening.
6-foot fences are not going to fix that when your house is up that high. You realize this, right?
We won't fix it entirely.
The good news is we're expected to have this storm for about another week. Tomorrow it's supposed to be snowing. So I'm looking for like 16 folks, and you got 16 days, and then I'll be back here, okay?
No problem.
We'll talk. I'll let you guys know what time to expect us, but more than likely it's gonna be like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning,
right.
and be ready.
I think that's a wrap.
She's cold. Bye, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Bye.
Ahmed.
Bye. I am.
Rah, rah! Yeah, look at that, look at that. I like it. The big guy has big friends. Keep them coming, because that's what we're gonna need, you guys. It's a good-looking crew. So here's what's really going on, you guys. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Chicagoland's best is here in Plainfield, okay? All right, because we're trying to help you guys out a little bit, all right? I don't know if you guys know who this guy is, but he is the finest, fabulous, most flamboyant designer I know. Michael Anthony with One Design Group. We've got Ryan with Greenwise over here. We don't go anywhere without my man Keith from Lester's Materials because he is the hardscape specialist, okay? You got 2 days worth of work, and time is ticking already. So you guys want to see what we got going on?
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, everybody in the backyard. Let's do it. Show what you got, baby.
All right. So we're going to start out by demoing the patio here. We're going to bring in new pavers. We're going to build you a new patio up here with some seat walls. We're going to step down to a second terrace with a fire pit, a pergola, a new outdoor plasma screen PV.
Don't tell them all the goodies. Don't tell them all the goodies.
Big giant trees. You know, you guys are getting hooked up. It's going to be awesome.
And then we're going to wrap everything around with lush, beautiful landscaping, full-size trees, fence the entire thing in. And I'm not even telling you about the electronics and the fire feature and all the other goodies that are going into this yard, okay? You are now my labor force for the next 2 days. All right? Come on, let's do this. Everything's got to go.
I can't believe how easy they're pulling apart our patio.
Oh, I know.
Get it, girl.
I got more than you do.
Your back end's bigger.
They're starting to rip things up out of my backyard.
1 second I'm lifting up sod, another minute I'm digging a hole.
Yard crashers!
Coming up,
We can help get you laying brick.
Jason figures out why they're called interlocking pavers.
So it's like Legos.
It is.
Now, the crew is prepping for Jason's first project. They lay 2 inches of base sand, then level.
Okay, Jason, what we're gonna do is in the center of your upper patio, we're gonna change the pattern detail and lay an area rug of a different color and a different texture just to give it a little detail in the middle of the field.
Break it up a little bit.
We're just establishing the herringbone on a 45 rather than a 90 degree.
Someone will stop me if I start screwing up, right?
Yeah. Okay, the next brick will go right in front of the previous brick on a 45, half and half. So that's it. The next one goes out here.
Up.
Nope, turn. There you go. Just like that, locks in, and just keep going.
So what holds all this together?
This is an interlocking pattern, and it has a beveled edge, which allows it to be permeable.
So it's like Legos.
It is.
The pavers go down.
We're gonna get our pedestal finished and come and set it before we put the pergola up.
Let's go check it out.
Is this it, Keith?
This is the base unit. We'll unwrap it once we get it down. But it has a brick veneer that matches your brick
That's
patio.
beautiful.
A bluestone coping, and then a chimney cap that sits on top. It'll be about 9 feet tall.
Wow.
Here's what I need you guys to understand. We are not 50% on this project today. So bring your towels for wiping your sweat. It's gonna be a long one, but we're gonna get it done. All right, that's a wrap. We'll see you guys in the morning, 8 a.m.
Coming up,
Jump on the back. We need some weight.
the massive fireplace is too much for the forklift.
They don't get any bigger than that, Raul.
Then,
Doing good.
Amanda begins working on the stone bar and grill.
Looks great.
It's day 2 of this yard crash. The upper paver patio pavers are down, the seating walls are well on their way, and the crew snuck in some overnight work. Jason's first project, assembling the 3-part custom-made fireplace.
Up we go.
But moving it takes 5 men and a forklift.
Jump on the back. We need some weight.
So the outdoor fireplace, we're getting that on its base, and that was a little tricky trying to do that with the forklift.
They don't get any bigger than that, Raul. That's all you get.
And get it placed and make sure everything's square. You know, you think you can lift anything in the world, but that's a lot of brick. We needed the heavy equipment to kind of adjust it.
Watch those fingers.
And maybe use a little bit of the old muscles to tweak it a little bit.
Finally, the top piece goes on. Out back, Amanda gets to work.
Okay, Amanda, what we're gonna do is build your grill island out of quarry stone wall. We'll start right here with a corner unit.
Okay.
Started out right here, we put a layer of brick adhesive to bond the two together, and then we overlap our joints. So you'll go ahead and set that block right on the corner.
All right.
And that's it. Now
Okay.
we're gonna pick up right from here, and then you'll just line up your corner. And what we're gonna do next is continue laying the blocks.
All the way across. What type of stone is this again?
This is Unilock Quarry Stone Sierra.
Doing good.
Looks great.
With the upper patio nearly done, Jason can lay pavers on the lower patio.
This one will go this way. The next one this way. There you go.
The pavers go down fast. Out back, the crew tops off her seating wall with a blue stone cap, and the stone walkway goes in.
I'll go. Keep pulling your way. You push this way. See if I can at least set it over there.
Ahmed drops the massive stones and checks for level. Coming up, Amanda does some familiar work.
I have 3 kids. I sweep the floor all the time.
Then,
Okay, let them out.
the outdoor kitchen island gets topped.
Go on.
Plus, the final reveal.
It's unbelievable.
The blue stone countertop arrives, and the crew slides it over the kitchen island.
Keep going. Okay, let them out.
They cut a hole for the barbecue and slide it in. Amanda hits the final step of her paver patio.
The sand we're using is polymeric sand. It has a glue in it. It's going to fill in the voids or joints and make this upper patio impermeable.
I have 3 kids. I sweep the floor all the time.
And this crash comes to a close.
Before the crash, we had a nice sized yard, but there was just really nothing to it. It was plain, sod. We had a small paver patio, tiny little fire pit. It really didn't represent us as a couple, as a family, what we like to do.
The yard is completely transformed. We have 2 amazing places for entertaining. We have the grill up there at the top patio. Then you can come down here and really relax, enjoy the fireplace or the TV.
Listen, your yard is fabulous, right?
Without a doubt.
I told you that's how this man operates. You showed me that actually big people can actually come out there and get it done and hang for 2 days. I didn't think you had it in you, okay?
Pound for pound, we got to be the biggest crew you've had.
Pound for pound is right, okay?
I can't believe that we finished. It was kind of a push to get it done, but I mean, look at this. It's unbelievable.
It's like a 5-star resort attached to the back of our house.
So, Michael Anthony,
Since you're actually very largely responsible for this beautiful design, this entire backyard, do you have any last words that you would like to say before we get the heck out of here?
I'll take the heads of the 5 families anywhere I go. We'll knock it out, dude. This has been awesome.
See, he does this on the, I'll take the heads to the 5 families, we're fixing to knock it out.
That's right.
I love you, man. Nothing but love for you.
All right, we did it again. Lester's materials, get all them trucks out of here, all this stuff. Let's go, you guys, I'm freezing. That's a wrap.